Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I guess I'm gonna do another one of these no two people play the same videos, because I get comments from people and it's like, I don't know if you are a player, and most of these people are or dabblers, so they know better. It's not like somebody you just pull off the street and they never picked up a guitar in their life and they pose this question to you, which they wouldn't, because they don't know really anything about that, so they wouldn't speak on it. But you got people that want to do that, and I'm gonna mention this, because this is nothing disrespectful to the person that sent me this, because apparently he don't know any better. But I did a cover of Chaka Khan's Sweet Thing, and I got to the point I'm going to disable that comment or that video, because I'm getting a lot of comments that just, why you waste your time even doing this, posting this? And I did a good job, and it's not an easy song to play. It is not an easy song to play. Tony Maiden, I believe that's his name, the guitar player for Chaka Khan. He's a legend. And actually the bass player, I think, is Bob Watson, I think. All those guys are just legends. I mean, you listen to Chaka Khan, Rufus, they just top-notch musicians. I mean, what more can I say? And not too many people are going to follow them and cover them and do them justice. So I did that video probably about 7 years ago. And I had somebody said, you did a good job. And the way that Prince plays it, and here we go with this, he does it, this way. If you ever get a chance to check out the live version in 1998, he did it with Chaka Khan, which I've seen many times, and Prince did a great job, of course. And he went to break down how Prince did it. You should check out the video. Why? First of all, I've already posted the video. That's not how I play it. I played it close to the letter of the record that I'm playing along with, not Prince's version. So I don't even know why that was even mentioned, because I'm it's not like I'm going to go back and look at Prince and then I'm going to post a video playing it the way he do. No two people play the same. No two people. You get 5 guitar players in here right now and have them play the same song. All 5 of them are going to play it different for many reasons. One is the way that they were trained, as far as how the voices that they use, their own personal style, and some other reasons. But it's no two people are going to play the same. So why do you expect this? Even the guy on the record, come live, he's not going to play it the same. And I give you a good example. I just did a song for one of my clients. It was a Jesse Johnson song. I think it was called I'm Just Wanting You. When Jesse plays that song live, he don't play it like the record. And here's one reason why. For those who don't understand or don't know this, or don't have a good ear and hear what's going on. In that song, Jesse is playing at least 4 different guitar parts combined into one. So if you just one dude and you pick what part, you just going to sound like one dude playing one part. You're not going to be able to capture everything he did by yourself on that recording, because he either used what's called an octafier, where you hit one note and it plays the octave, or he did a stack where he played it, then he played the octave over himself. Then in the background, he's playing the guitar chords, which is at least 2 guitars. So that's 4 parts going on when people think it's just one. And again, like I told you, if he were to play that live, he couldn't play it like he played on the record unless he go get 3 other guys. So no two people play the same. And I don't make it a habit of trying to copy somebody's style. And when I first started off, you do need one guy that you kind of follow and build your style. And that guy, for me, was Nile Rodgers and Ray Parker Jr., Al McKay. But once I kind of got their feel down, I created my own feel. I wasn't still trying to play like Ernie, or still trying to play like Al, or still trying to play like Ray Parker Jr. And you learn that early in the game of learning any instrument, that you're not trying to be a clone of your hero. Again, you using him as a guide and a reference until you get your own wings, so to speak, and then you go flying. But I find that interesting when I get that, because I delete it, because I'm I don't want to read this over and over again. I don't play like the guy on the record. The guy on the record won't play like me, so come on. One guy, you play real good the Now stuff, but Now does it that way. And that's the key. Now does it that way, not Morris, man. I'm not frustrated today, but I'm like, I've been sifting through a lot of bullshit today that I shouldn't have to. It's like, come on, man. Like in the other video I just recently did about the reverb, the guy, he wanted to charge me $50 extra to set up a brand new guitar, when the brand new guitar should already be set up. And you think you're going to charge your customers even more for something that you should be responsible for doing instead of trying to pass it off for them? Well, you can adjust the action yourself. No, I can't. No, I can't. Do I look like a tech guy? Because again, the majority of the big guys, if not all of them, they don't set their guitars up. George Benson's not sitting at home with a heck wrench in the twist rod neck stretching it. He got guys that do that. And then when they give it to him, they say, "Is this to your liking, Mr. Benson?" Cool. Or a little more tweaking, But these guys don't, and I don't. I'm like, I can't do that, but I'm like, it's not my job to do it. It should already be ready to play out the box. Now, I know sometimes you make adjustments when you get something new. And the majority of the time, what I do when it comes to adjusting my guitars, the only adjustment I make, most guitars come with gauge 9s. Stevie Ray Vaughan played 10s and 11s or whatever. That's Stevie Ray Vaughan. But most of them are like 9s. I like all my guitars, with the exception of my jazz boxes, 8s. So I immediately take them strings off, throw them in the garbage. Because I don't want 9s. I definitely don't want 10s. 8s, I can play comfortably because I'm not like just your average guy that plays his guitar every now and then. I'm a professional. I play 8 to 9 to 10 hours a day sometimes. So I need to have something that's low and feel good. And I'm not thinking about, I can't wait to get through this song because my hands are killing me because the action's too high and the strings are too thick. So I'm not like the average dude. Now you professionals who log them kind of hours totally understand where I'm coming from because you're part of that group. So we need something comfortable instead of we pick up some, play a 5-minute song and we done and don't want to play no more because our hands hurt because the strings are too high or the way that the guitar is set up, like most Fender guitars are set up. They don't have enough. There's too much tension on the strings. You can't bend them and slur your notes without really hurting your hand. So you get a little frustrated sometimes when you have to keep going through this with different people, the same discussion or comment that's left. And it's like, no two people play the same. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.